Compared with South Korean Prime Minister Nak-yon's recent trip to Japan to try to mend ties, a more controversial figure is currently visiting the country, Seoul's National Assembly Speaker Hee-sang. Even before leaving for Japan yesterday, Moon was having a tough time over past remarks. So what's going on, and is he guilty of being undiplomatic or just speaking on behalf of elderly victims still suffering from Japanese colonial rule, which lasted from 1910 to 45? So, Assembly Speaker Moon has spoken up before on Japan's past sexual slavery, but he got a lot of attention over the weekend for insisting that Tokyo's colonial-era sexual enslavement of tens or even hundreds of thousands of women still requires a sincere apology. His comment came in an interview with Japan's Asahi Shimbun newspaper. He spoke about how dialogue between Seoul and Tokyo has failed to produce a positive outcome, though from Japan's perspective, colonial-era issues were resolved under a 1965 treaty. Moreover, this sex slavery matter was supposedly handled when the two countries reached a so-called comfort women deal in 2015, but that agreement under the now disgraced Park Geun-hye administration has since been undone due to complaints by several victims, activists, and politicians that they weren't consulted and that Tokyo lacked sincerity. Also, under current President Moon Jae-in, the Supreme Court ordered Japanese firms to compensate victims of forced labor. These moves apparently prompted Japan to tighten trade with South Korea, and we've seen relations sink to such a low ebb that Seoul's set to allow a military intelligence sharing agreement to lapse later this month, and a Moon-Abe summit looks unlikely. So that's why Prime Minister Nak-yon's visit was important, not only because he met with Abe, but also because he attended the enthronement ceremony for Japan's Emperor Naruhito. On the other hand, Assembly Speaker Moon was criticized earlier this year for suggesting then Emperor Akihito should apologize for abuses committed under his father. In his latest interview, Moon said he was sorry, but he was also already due a frosty reception, with a planned meeting with Japanese lawmakers cancelled before his departure. So we'll see what comes of the 4-day visit for a G20 Speakers Summit, though it seems doubtful Moon will be able to pave a breakthrough on behalf of his namesake president.